Through her handcrafted crystal jewelry and her signature gem drops workshops, Vee weaves together crystal energy, Reiki, and spiritual practice to help others awaken clarity, heal generational patterns, and reconnect with their inner wisdom. Her creations and experiences invite people to bring sacred intention into everyday life and live with a deeper presence and purpose. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Vee Wilson.
Hi.
Hi, Vee. Girl, we made it.
We made it. We made it. We made it.
It was a little touch and go last week, wasn't it?
We're here.
But we made it. That's the
We
important
made
thing.
it.
We made it. We made it. How are you doing this evening?
I am amazing, actually, grateful, and I'm good.
Yes,
How are
yes.
you?
I am wonderful. So excited because we're having a chance to connect, or rather reconnect. I was going to tell those who may be tuning in or who may even watch the broadcast later on that our chance meeting happened I'd say about a year and a half ago. We
Mm-hmm.
were in book club together, and of course we had a few passing conversations there, but then we had an official opportunity to meet this past spring at the Buku
Mm-hmm.
Hoodoo Festival down in New Orleans.
Yes.
So it is wonderful as always to spend time with you, and I can't wait to dig a little bit deeper into this wonderful conversation.
Yes. Yeah, it's good.
So first and foremost, I want to hear a little bit about how you got to where you are today. Now, you are, going to say it again, a gem designer, crystal healer,
Mm-hmm.
and among other things. And you infuse Reiki and a couple of other modalities, spiritual modalities, into the work that you do. But what I want to know first and foremost is how you got or became the Crystal Healer and Gem Designs boutique owner.
A very long, winding road. First of all, it did
Okay.
not happen at once. It
Okay.
was.
Okay.
It started with a love of accessories and digging into designs and wanting better quality beads. And that led me to gemstones. And
Okay.
from there, working with the gemstones, I started to feel amazing. People who have followed me, if they're listening, they've heard this story before. I felt amazing. And it's like, there's
Yes.
something to this. So I'm super curious. I did the deep dive, and it's like, yeah, there's healing properties in the gemstones. So that
Right.
opened the door. And it's been this long, winding road that I've fought actually, because it's like, I'm a healer, gemstone. What? I just want to make jewelry. I want I want to sell the jewelry, and people
Yes.
ask me what does this do? What does that do? And I'm like, girl, I don't know, but look it up in the beginning. And then I kind of was like, I knew I was feeling the benefits of it, but still fighting
Right.
it, and just I just
Right.
really want to sell jewelry. I don't know. But
Yeah. Yeah.
something opened up. My heart started to open up to it because I was experiencing the actual healing by working with the gemstones and
Okay.
the designs, and hearing people just volunteer their stories to me of they're so attached to something that I've made them and coming back. And so it's just opened a door that of healing that I could not have ever predicted. And
Gotcha.
the Reiki popped up because I couldn't sleep, and so I was looking for methods to sleep for myself. I was never looking to be a practitioner in a way where I had clients. I was looking for different methods to heal myself. All of this is supremely selfish, I guess, because I'm like, I want to heal myself because that then reverberates to my community. But
Yes.
never did I expect to be hosting workshops and explaining to people how to integrate crystals into their lives.
Ah, I got you. I got you. And now, how long has it been since this journey started?
I started the business officially in 2010. I've been making jewelry off and on all my life, but officially in
Okay.
2010. So it's been this slow build
Okay.
alongside working full time. I got the LLC and,
Yes.
would sign up for craft fairs and
Yes.
meet other creators and was going down one road, but the healing aspect kept calling me. And
Right.
I had to just acquiesce and allow it in.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So you talked a little bit about, and let me just say there's nothing selfish at all. You used the word selfish, so I just wanted to say there's nothing. Well, okay. So let me say this: I don't find it selfish, and I get what you're saying. You're saying that well, I guess it kind of came about because of what I was going through. But the important thing
Mhm.
I think to note here is that you made the segue and you brought it full circle and mainstreamed. You know,
Mhm.
so I don't feel like it was selfish at all.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. I just feel I always say selfish because it's like I wasn't looking to service be a community healer and add healer onto anything that I was doing.
Right. Right.
Because it's literally, I understand that there's also a stigma when you attach that and people are looking for a certain thing, they're looking for a certain vibe, they're looking for a literal aesthetic
Yeah.
that that was uncomfortable for me as well because it's like this is who I am,
Yeah.
and so it's a lot of growing and healing that I had to do within myself
Yeah.
with this journey.
Yeah. So let me just say that, first and foremost, um, I feel as if there are a lot of misconceptions surrounding gemstones and healing and things of that nature. Could you speak to us about that, or has that been your experience?
Yes, and I could
Okay.
say people approach when I'm vending, they'll approach the table and they're like, well, I'm not into all of this, that, and the third, or I'm not, whatever stigma they've attached to it, or
Right.
this is this is against what I believe in. It's like, okay, well, you could just enjoy this beautiful rock because that's
Yeah.
what it is. You don't have to assign anything to it. And that's really the beautiful thing. It's literally, see, we're gonna have fun because it's
Oh my
not
God.
just
That
we're
totally
healing.
caught. Okay, that caught me off
This is
guard. You could
this
just
is who
enjoy
I
this beautiful
am.
rock.
This is who
But
I am. It's like we don't have
yeah.
to. There's this whole misconception that healing and especially with the crystals, you have to appear a certain way, you have to talk in a certain voice,
Yes.
and it's like
Yes.
no, it's a tool, and it's a
Yes.
tool if you choose to integrate it into your life. It can
Yes.
help you
Yes.
believe in it if you
Yes.
believe in it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very
Definitely.
real and energy that you have to believe in
Hmm.
and allow into your life.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And I could remember one day I was actually on maybe I was on Facebook. I don't want to say the wrong platform, but it was one of the social media platforms. And someone was saying something to the effect of, you really don't need all of that crystal stuff, all of those gemstones and things of that nature. You really don't need all of that. All you need is a relationship with, Jesus Christ or whatever the case may have
Mhm.
been. And so I was just kind of curious to know, had you experienced, conversations like that?
Yes.
And, what had been your response? And so the response that you gave was very unique because you were like, well, you could just enjoy this beautiful rock. But I always find it interesting because most of us wear jewelry.
Yeah. And that's literally what it is. It's like you're wearing the healing.
But
It's yours now. So you're
right.
it's but I also understand that some people have grown up a certain way and they're
Yes.
holding tight to their beliefs and why would you think that something so small and seemingly without power has any power?
Yes.
Why? Yeah. So it's kind of mind blowing if it's not even within the context of what the way you're thinking.
Right, right. And I feel like that as well. I think that for a lot of us, and I say this as someone who has a very strict, came from a strict religious background, or what have you, we just wore jewelry because it was pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It really had nothing to do with the healing aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until I started on my spiritual journey that I even began to really fully realize and come to that realization and that knowledge that there's a lot more to it than that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like what your experience had been, or what have you, or had you always just kind of been open to understanding that there was more than one way to skin a cat, so to speak, when it came
Well,
to a gemstone.
um, I didn't have any thoughts. So honestly,
Okay.
I didn't have any misconceptions. Well, not necessarily misconceptions. I didn't have
Okay.
any predetermined ideas about crystals. My mom and my aunt would go to this jewelry lady in a mall, and they really love the stones. I remember this from years ago, and they never attached anything to it. They just really, really love the jewelry.
Right.
And so now that I think about it, it's just, yeah, I've always been open to it. And
Yeah.
I don't have a super religious background, so I don't have that holding me in any, I guess, in a box where I can't
Right.
move forward and have a
Yes. Yes.
deeper, I want to have a deeper relationship with things. So yeah, I just move forward with it. That's something when I started to look into gemstones, it's like something's here, something's happening, and sure enough, there's healing properties.
I love that. I just absolutely love that. Talk to us a little bit about, because I'm going to put that back up. I just pulled this directly from your website. I hope that's okay.
That's okay.
But would you mind sharing this quick? I kind of look at it as being like the mission of Gem Designs Boutique, unique handcrafted jewelry and crystals. Would you mind sharing that with everyone?
Yes. So we'll start with the name of my business. I'm a
Yes.
Gemini. I'm working with gemstones, Gem Designs
Yo,
Boutique. So it's a little bit of a play on the
play
words.
on words. Yeah, I love
And
that.
then unique handcrafted jewelry and crystals, which I've decided to add, is I'm making jewelry that I hope is different from anything that anyone else is wearing. And that's
Yes.
my hope. I understand that people are wearing even my signature bracelets. So if you go on the website, you'll see there's a logo bead. I needed something to stand out. So
Yes.
it's intention with my designs. And so I'll read the tagline. Our jewelry is made with love and care, and it's clear that every detail has been attended to, from the choice of materials to the intricate design. Our jewelry is simply exquisite. And I stand by that. That's,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, and I have seen it. I haven't had the privilege of obtaining a piece as of yet, but that is forthcoming. And so, but I have seen it. I've been to the site. It is beautiful.
Thank you.
Um, your work is definitely exquisite. Exquisite is a word that describes it. I mean, fully. I couldn't have said it better myself. And it appears that you put so much love and intention into what you do. And I just think that's really what being what I consider an artisan to be all about, right?
Yes.
Because when someone is wearing your jewelry, and not even, and before they even put it on, when they get that box, and we all know what it means to be excited when we get that package in the mail. You know how you get that
Mhm.
notification on your phone from FedEx or UPS, or however you ship. And it's like, whoo, I got a package when I get home.
Yes.
It almost makes getting off work worthwhile, even more worthwhile. And you're like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
can't wait to get home to get my package. So I feel as if from the moment people open that box and they touch or even just visualize, put their eyes on your jewelry and touch the jewelry, that they would feel that intention that you put into
I hope so too. That's
that.
that is literally the goal, and
Yes.
I hope that it comes through with every package that I send out. Every piece sits on selenite before I package it up. So once I'm done, the intention is to clear the energy
Hmm.
that's in my home with me, and it sits on selenite, and then I package it up and send it on out. Say a little prayer, hope it gets there safely, and the wearer enjoys.
I love that. You say a prayer that it get. See, all of this, the I f- and I don't want to sound as if I am bashing um the, and I don't know if you want to call it more mainstream, but
Mhm.
the people who are designing jewelry, and they're putting it in, your larger jewelry franchises and stores and things like that, because I know that there are a lot of processes that those pieces have to go through
Yeah.
just to get to the consumer. But I really feel as if there's something special about ordering a piece of jewelry that had you in mind when it was created, and you being able to actually wear that piece, because it's like it's so much more personal to me. I don't know if your customers express that to you, but I hope they do, because I feel like that's the
Yeah,
feeling that they have.
they have.
Okay.
And I have customers that have been with me since pretty much the beginning. They come
Oh
back
wow.
every year, so they have a long stack of bracelets. It's like, this is the first one. It's I can't believe it's still,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they'll come up with their wrist literally like this, like, girl, it's. I've never bought a bracelet that's still intact like
It's
that.
still intact, right? After all
Like,
those years.
that's literally the point, and that's the intention.
Love that.
I don't know how big this is going to grow. My intention though is to always, I may not always be touching every single piece. I may have some help at some point, but the
Mhm.
intention is to stay handcrafted. The
Yes.
intention is to stay intentional, stay
Right.
thoughtful, weaving in my creativity, designs, the gemstones, and always healing and um, being able to access and talk to the people who are purchasing. So
Yes.
I don't want to limit myself, but also I also always want to be involved with the design process and the creation process.
I love that. I picked this up as well off the site. I guess you're like, oh, you just been all up on the site.
Okay, it's why it's there. That was intentional as well. I had help with all of that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I love when you said that you're creating these pieces that reflect someone's personality, and whether the person is actually drawn to the healing properties or simply love the idea of wearing something special,
Hmm.
that this is the place, this is the go-to destination for that handmade gemstone jewelry. Um, how impactful has that been in, the way that you market, your jewelry? How this message in and of itself, do you feel as if this has really been a key piece in your marketing, in your advertising of your jewelry?
I think so. I think so. I think the people who are drawn to GDB, whether it be for a healing stone or a collectible stone or for jewelry, whether they're sent from a friend who's purchased from me, it's all it's the attention. It grows and it spreads out through the mission of the company and what I've wanted to actually happen when people buy the jewelry is it's happening. It's literally
Mhm,
happening. It's
mhm.
amazing to sit back and see. So it's like, girl, you did this. Like, My family's not in, no one owns a business. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
Okay.
stumbling. What seems to be very put together is me digging on websites, finding information about behind the scenes for business. It's doing a lot of research, answering questions. It's networking. It's creating relationships with other business owners. I brick by brick over the years. So every piece of it. I don't come from a business family. I don't come from a jewelry family. I don't,
Right. I get it.
this is what it is.
Yeah. Linnea is here. Hey, Linnea.
Hey,
Um,
Latoya.
that's our girl, y'all. We just gonna go ahead and
Yes.
confess.
Yeah,
She ain't
right.
not just a random person that just showed up. That's our girl. So
Thank you. Thank
you
you.
know, look, you be trying to make it seem all formal because you'd be like, "Oh, we have a viewer."
Right.
Linnea,
Thanks for
no.
joining our FaceTime call.
That's our girl, and she stopped by to say that she is and she's not saying it. Hey, Sashetta is here. Hey,
Hi,
Sashetta.
Savannah.
And she's not just saying it just because. Sashetta is also saying she loves it. Linnea says she was addicted to it. So see, we got these live testimonials rolling in. Y'all better go over there to Gem Designs Boutique and get y'all some handcrafted jewelry. I don't know what y'all waiting on, but y'all better go over there because she be selling out and stuff, and then you got to wait for her to make some more. So I'm just
Absolutely
saying,
that.
I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. And Linnea also said, she said, always, and so we all like to support and uphold our friends. And she said, "Oh, we about to cut up in here. We're gonna get tonight. Better get you one of these." Okay, clock that. Better get you one of these. Listen, we all love to support our friends, our family. We love to support their endeavors. But how does it make you feel when people do support and then they come back and say, "Girl, I didn't know it was gonna be like that."
Yeah.
It's like the cheeseburger. I call it the big cheeseburger grin because it's like,
tap in.
Right. Tap in. There was something else that you said, and I wanted to put it back up here. Let's see if I can get it back. You said that our pieces are designed to stand out, offering a touch of luxe. Now, who doesn't like luxe? Huh? Who doesn't like luxe? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. And it sets them apart from anything else on the market. Okay, I got another comment coming in. Linnea is saying the bracelets are grounding and really help on your daily intentions. I mean, how amazing is that? Oh, Sashetta said that grin is everything. It's just everything. Linnea said luxuriating in small ways. I love that. I just love that. These are live testimonials that are coming in. And these people are not just saying that just because, that they are saying it because these are people who are actual spiritual connoisseurs and curators who probably, much like myself and yourself, are always looking for pieces that can give us that grounding energy. Now, you spoke earlier, and when I did your introduction, let me correct myself, about Reiki. Talked a little bit about Reiki. Now, everyone doesn't know what Reiki is. Would you mind just kind of giving a quick blurb about that?
Sure. Reiki is energy, and the lineage that I am trained in is called Jikiden Reiki. And there's several different lineages or studies, lines of study that you can, I guess, get certified in for Reiki. The one that I was drawn to is Jikiden, and what it is a pure form of Reiki, and it doesn't have any outside influence. So it doesn't incorporate chakra work or It's just literally the energy. And so the way I
Okay.
learned, we learned the symbols, we learned how to sit and hold space.
Okay.
That was the hugest lesson, to because holding space, you learn how to tap back into yourself,
Yes.
and you start to feel what's yours and what's someone else's, or what is separate from your energy. You're literally a conduit. So that's why
Mm.
I hesitate to even say, "Oh, I'm a healer." It's I'm a conduit for this energy. And so when you're practicing Reiki, and I asked my Reiki teacher, I said, "Can I use this on my jewelry?" And she's like, "Yeah, just you." She said, "You're probably doing it and not even realizing it." And so off I went. I asked her. It was like she gave me permission, almost.
Oh, wow. Okay, so now
Yeah.
give me that word again, because I think I didn't quite get it. Tell me what
Well,
it's called. What kind of Reiki is it again?
Jikiden. So it's Jikiden.
Jinkiden.
Jikiden. Yes.
Jinkiden. Okay, never heard of it.
Me
I, I,
either. I
I
was like, what is
like
this?
I'm level one Reiki
Mhm.
certified, but never heard of Jinkiden. Um,
Yeah,
so do you mind, or can you share like what that process looks like when you're
sure.
using?
It's literally just me channeling energy. When I'm working on jewelry, and especially if I've got music playing, I've got tea or coffee, vibing, I'm in flow. And
Okay.
to explain that to anyone, if you are a creator, just like you are, right, you're in flow right now. For me,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm in flow. So when I'm creating, especially when I have the intentions of I'm doing a custom order, even
Mm-hmm.
orders of just stocking up on inventory, I'm in that energy is pouring out into the designs and what I'm creating. And that's it's not some, I guess, some movie magic.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not like, if were to explain it to someone, that it's that high that you get if you
Yes.
run.
Yes.
You get into the zone and everything falls away,
Right.
and you're literally just doing your thing. If you're at work and the whole room is quiet, you're bamming out on the emails. When
Yeah.
you are in flow,
Yeah.
that's channeling a certain type of energy. And so
Yes.
if I could attach it to anything, of course there's like attunements and things you have to learn to
Yes.
study. And so
Attunement.
that's,
Yes.
yeah, and the different symbols before you begin
Okay.
to actually heal people. But if I could describe it as anything, it would be that. It's a
Okay.
literal flow and channeling of that energy and becoming the conduit. And you may feel some heat in a certain area, say if you're using
Right.
it to actually heal someone.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
The same way you do when you're performing Reiki
Hmm.
on a human being. That is. Let me
Yes, yes.
clarify.
So
On a
my
human being.
my whew, my hands do tingle. They
Okay.
tingle a little bit
Get
when
that
I'm
tingling
making jewelry.
sensation.
So
Okay, because that's
eh,
what I was about to ask
mhm,
next. You get that tingling sensation that you get
yes.
when you're performing. Okay, got you.
Hmm.
Well,
Yes.
listen, so far we are having an amazing time. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break because we're already halfway through our segment. The time goes by so quickly. But
So
after
good.
we come back, we're gonna dig a little bit deeper. And I'm going to actually this time I'm gonna share some clips of V in action. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Mentor is going to catch you working. You're going to be working, you're going to be doing your thing, and someone else above you is going to recognize that and pull you into the meeting, suggest your name for a project, um, repost your stuff because they see what you're doing, um, take you under their wing in any fashion, right? So just keep working, keep working, keep working. And, someone will show up to give you some advice. And a lot of times you do have to put yourself in those spaces as well, right? So finding community, like-minded, right? Not just who you think is shiny and famous and super connected. Sometimes it's aligning yourself with what you need. So that takes a lot of reflection and on your part, and really, really, really.
I love that. I also want to share a little of your vending day as well, if you don't mind. I'm going to put that one on.
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, hey, hey. So, Saturday, September 13th, I vended at Wellness Fest down here in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. It was great. This is the second year they've put on this event. It was really, 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 really well organized. I can't say really enough. So I was in the woods for the day. It was a great location, really good vibes, surrounded by amazing vendors. There's my little tent. I had a mishap with my banner. I think I put a little bit of that inside the video, but enjoy. So I promise to tell people about the good and the bad stuff and just the in between. The sign, the well made, really nice sign, is too long for this tent. So I'm sitting here staring, trying to figure out a way to possibly hang it up that doesn't look silly. But it does. It's okay. I do have a sign on my table, so there is something. It was so cool too because I had the QR code on it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So we're figuring that out. It's not like a major thing because I'll switch the camera around. You can actually see I'm in the woods today. So I found a temporary fix for the sign, and I was able to fold something over and get it up there.
Girl, you were in your element that day.
I really, oh, it was such a good day. I was outside with all the crystal girlies and it was a wellness event, so they were doing all kinds of yoga in the grass, and it was
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, it was great.
Yes. Now, and when did that event take place?
In September, I think it was September 13th. So the
Okay.
weather was still good outside.
Yeah.
It was before the chill.
Oh wow, that it looked like an amazing day. Linnea is saying that you were speaking positively over the jewelry. How
Oh,
important is that?
super important to the point where I sometimes, unless I absolutely have to, I try not to work on stuff unless I'm in a decent mood. Like if I'm heavy fog, I need to go ground myself. I
Mhm.
wait before I come up and work
Okay.
on things because it's like I said, I sit the jewelry on selenite before I send it out. So it's important. All of it's
Good.
connected. All of it's connected.
Yes, definitely connected. It reminds me of back in the day when I would sometimes sing at different events or programs. And there were times when I would turn down engagements, and people would be like, why? But, I really want you to be the one to, sing the song or do the solo or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, you know what? Because I got a lot going on right now and I am not in the space of being able to minister to people.
Mhm.
And I would never want to, and I guess, people might say, oh God, you're doing too much. Like it ain't that serious. But for me, it is that
It
serious.
is. Everything is serious
You
and
know,
not
it is.
somber serious. Everything matters. There's a
Yeah,
purpose to everything. And it's like you want to hear someone sing, but imagine the energy that they need to sing
right,
in front of a lot of people. And then you got to talk to the people. And
right.
it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm super aware of my energy and um, even vending events. I'm picky and choosy now about the events that I do,
Yes,
and you don't want to just show up and it's you. I have handcrafted jewelry. Some events, it's stuff people are wholesaling from somewhere else. And so I'm very, very picky at this point about the events that I participate in. And it matters. Everything matters.
Yes,
Anybody who tells you it doesn't, is you're not taking your life seriously. I care.
No, I agree with that. I agree. I feel like, if you're going to be out here, giving people, selling jewelry, performing, whatever the case may be,
Mhm.
you should want to always give it your best.
Yes.
Because I mean that's what people are looking for when they're hiring you, or when
Yes.
they're buying your products, or whatever the case may be. They're looking for the best that you have to offer. So I
Mhm.
love the fact that you're so intentional about that. And I was looking at your vision here that you talk about also from the site. When you talk about how carefully you select these raw materials, from gemstones to copper, ensuring that each piece not only looks beautiful but also serves a purpose.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about how you decide what gemstones you're actually going to, or where you're going to get them from, which gemstones? Can you walk us through that just a
Sure.
little bit?
Sure.
Okay, wonderful.
Um,
Thank you.
I'm gonna say, like, a lot of times, if something is beautiful, I'm attracted to it. I love beautiful things, and then I'll get it home, and I'm up and do a little bit more research about something I've ordered, and it's exactly what I needed. And
Yes.
it's like, did I need it, or was this for the collective? And it ends up working out that it was a little bit of both. And then as far as materials, I try to work with other small businesses in the U.S. As much as I can. I have to source outside of the U.S. for
Oh wow.
a lot of things, but
Ooh.
most part, if it's pretty straightforward on their website, even in their messaging, and the people I deal with behind the scenes now at this point, I have the vendor say for my signature bead is in China, but now he and I have a back and forth. So it's building those relationships, and the people that I come back to are the ones that I have amazing interactions with and amazing customer service, and they're taking care of the folks. And I've had other vendors reach out like, "Hey, I see you're ordering a lot. We'd love for you've ordered over a certain amount. We'd love to throw you a 10% discount," or building a relationship.
Oh.
The relationship building. It's an energy exchange always.
That's important. That's so
Mhm.
important. So very important. I wanted to capture a few comments that were coming through
Okay.
when we were talking about the Reiki and feeling the tingling in our hands. Eric Laster, thank you for joining us. Eric was saying, I'm feeling that tingle in my hands as well. It's my daily focus. He went on to say, we're moving in our spiritual daily faith to win the day. I did this today. Hey, hey.
Yes.
And we love to see it. Um, Eric said the sun is blood cells pulsing. It's the blood cells pulsing. It's energy. Yes,
Yes. Yes.
definitely, definitely. You get it.
Absolutely.
You get it. And we must continue selling our element of goods from the earth. I'm listening. Yes, that's the other thing.
Hmm.
Um, you know, going back to what we said earlier about the gemstones and the grounding, and
Hmm.
how some people don't think it's that serious. It is that serious.
It is that
This
serious.
is a product, these gemstones, these crystals are a product of the earth. They
Hmm.
come from the earth.
Hmm.
What could be wrong with that? And do you think that the creator is really putting anything out there that doesn't have a purpose?
That part. Every literal thing that comes from the earth, if you were to study it deeply, you'd find out the function it has within the earth. The
Yes,
trees providing oxygen, and it has a purpose.
yes.
And to be able to, so I'll grab, because it's sitting right in front of me.
What you got, girl? What you got?
Smoky quartz. So
Oh, yes.
these things form. So
Hmm.
this is literally the formation of this very beautiful thing. What you're viewing here is almost the end of its life. The fact that it's this beautiful thing, it's gone through its own journey, right?
Yes, yes,
So the fact that you get some beauty at the end of your journey, like there's the intent, like
right,
you
right.
know, and
Exactly. Yes, definitely.
um, everything has deeper meaning, and it doesn't have to be
Everything.
so serious and somber. You can impart joy into it, but there's still purpose
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
uh,
Eric is
in some
saying he's
way.
been enjoying the energy transfer to business. Um, that yeah, he has the energy in his hands. We have it. We all have
Yeah,
it.
we
We
all
all
do.
have it.
Yeah.
He was saying, I got it. Linnea was saying something divinely created, just kind of piggybacking off of what we were saying
Hmm.
earlier. And Sashetta was agreeing, saying that part. Eric went on to say that stones and crystals give us energy transfer to live. It's current. It is current. It is
Hmm.
current. It's like electricity, right? It is
Yes.
that. And Linnea was agreeing with what you said. Beauty at the end of your journey will preach. Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Sashetta said it's a metaphor for our journey and the gems we become. Come on, somebody. Rock
How
it.
beautiful. How beautiful.
Oh, I love
The beauty of your
that.
life. Take your life
Yes,
seriously so you can
yes.
the gem that is your life.
I as I'm aging, and well, I guess we all are,
Yeah.
but sometimes I feel like I might be doing it quicker than everybody else. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
But but as I've, when I hit my 50s a few years back, and as I'm moving through them, and I look in the mirror at myself, and I can, I see it, just subtle changes in my bone structure, in my
Mhm.
skin, things of that nature, and I don't run from it. I thought
Yeah.
that I would, but and my husband will tell you I can be a tad bit vain. Okay,
Hmm.
okay, we just gonna be keep it a buck in here today. I can be a tad bit vain, and so I do the things, I have the skincare regimens and things like that
Hmm.
that I do to try to make sure, I just don't completely fall apart. And I try to get my exercise, I try to drink my water, I try to eat right. I try to do the things. But the reality is that aging is a natural part of this journey. And
Yes.
just like the gemstones, as Sashetta said, it's a metaphor for our journey and the gems we become. I'm just becoming a refined piece of jewelry.
That's it. Wine gets better with time.
Honey, and
Cheese gets
do
better with
all of
time.
that.
All of the beautiful things get
Yes,
better with time.
yes, and
Right.
and it
So,
does. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, Eric said, "Stones don't age, neither do we. Our pineal gland is a stone as well." That's true. That's
yes.
very true. That's very true. Ashe, Shell,
Ashe.
Ashe, oh, you know. But just to that end, I feel as if we have to be very intentional, even more so about not just what we're putting in our bodies, but what we put on our bodies.
Hmm. Adornment.
Adornment.
That's our literal. It makes you feel amazing,
Yes.
and even if it's one simple piece that you have connected with, if it
Yes.
makes you feel good, you look down at it. Some days I'll pull bracelets out with the complete intention of how I need them. Like today, I have on the lapis because I'm speaking and I've been
Yes.
on calls all day at work.
Yes. Yes.
Some days it's literally just to match it up with what I'm wearing, but
Mm-hmm.
and you still feel the energy either way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in and out the magic and the muggle, I should say, but so it's you always can have a piece of magic with you and
Yes.
allow invite it into your life and integrate it into your life. It doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to look like anything else that you're seeing. And
Right.
I'm going to say that it doesn't need to look a certain way for it to be impactful on your life.
Yes. Definitely. Um, someone I think had another comment. Oh, Eric was saying he juices fruits and vegetables to keep his body useful. Yes,
That, yeah.
juicing is very important. I love to juice. My son bought a juicer some years back, and we do juice periodically as well. Thank you for sharing. But to that end, I feel as if, you know, like you said, the adornment. There was a time I was a stickler about what pieces I put together. Now I just kind of throw stuff on,
Yeah.
because if it feels good to me, it can't be wrong. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like there was a time I would mix silvers
Mhm.
and golds, and now, I mean, like as you can see, silver, gold,
Mix it.
it's it's all mixed in.
Hmm.
Kind of keep silver on this
Got
arm.
bubbles everywhere.
But I love that, and it makes me feel beautiful and alive.
Yes.
So I love the fact that you too see that benefit and have brought that to life in your jewelry. I
Hmm.
just love it. Linnea is
Thank
saying
you.
intuitive adorning. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, intuitive adorning. Yeah, because it's like it's even like that when I put on a pair of earrings,
Hmm.
and I love a good hoop.
Me
Love me
too.
a hoop
Me
is
too.
on hoop. I love me a good hoop.
Hmm.
Linnea said it's armor too. Yes, it
Armor
is.
too.
It
Armor
is
too.
armor. It is like a form of protection.
It
Um,
is.
but I am not gonna just put on any piece.
Yeah.
It is a specific piece that goes with the day, what I'm feeling in that moment.
Hmm.
I'm curious to know, do you have certain pieces that you wear on certain days or certain pieces that you put on because of a mood or what's been your process
Ooh. I
personally?
typically, so left hand is receiving, left side,
Yes,
right side is projecting.
yes.
So I usually have the bracelets on my left hand. I'm also left-handed, so when I'm
Okay. I
writing, I
didn't know
don't
that.
want to, and I have my watch, so I don't want to
Okay.
bang my watch because I'm always, you're left-handed, so it's it's the whole
Right.
thing. So
Right.
I'm super,
Right.
super intentional about the bracelets. I usually have a bracelet on every day, and then this is advertising itself. Sometimes it sells itself. People see it and comment on it, and I could give them the QR code to my website.
Mm-hmm.
I usually have on earrings. I always have on earrings. In fact,
Yes.
usually the simple gold hoop. I'm a simple elegance girl, but I
Okay.
will put it together. I usually
Yes.
have this on. This is a cartouche. That's my name in hieroglyphics. I usually have this on.
Okay.
And then if I want feel like some zhuzh, I'll put on a bangle, a bracelet,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
one of the pieces that I've made. I add more. Want to add more jewelry to the
Yeah.
for the day. It really depends on what I'm doing and
Yeah.
where I'm going.
I love that. I love that. Do you recommend that people utilize certain gemstones for certain days of the week or anything like that, or for certain occasions?
No,
Curious.
I actually don't. Not
Okay.
for a certain day of the week. I'm sure there are certain days that you're supposed to be doing anything, but I hate to get people who are just entering,
Mm-hmm.
starting their
Right.
crystal journey,
Right.
and that tends to be who I'm talking to, people who are
Right.
super brand new. I
The
hate
novice. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So I
Uh-huh.
would hate to get them into a routine that may not work for them. So it's like,
Yes.
what do you like?
Yeah. What
Wear
do you
what you
like?
like,
What works for you?
buy
Yes.
what you like, and place that on your nightstand or on your dresser.
Yes. Yes.
The only rules that I've come to understand is that there aren't any. There
There
are no
really aren't
rules.
any. Right. Right. That there
Honor yourself and how you feel.
Yes.
Connect with the gemstone. So I tell people, if you don't want to buy it from me, or you want to see what the stone looks like in person and you'd rather buy
Mm-hmm.
it from me, so go into a crystal shop,
Mm-hmm.
hold stones, see what you're attracted to. See, sometimes the literal thing would fall over, and that may be the stone that you're supposed to
And that may
have,
be the
right?
song that you're supposed to have, right? It's just
um
like talking
the
to you.
strangest things tend to happen, like when I order from vendors, and sometimes pieces are included, and it's like, well, what is this? And so you go to research it, and it's something I was supposed to have. And those the little extras that vendors tend to throw into bead stone orders, I keep those for myself because it's like, well, this is one of one anyway. But
Yeah.
I tend to keep a lot of that stuff because it's deeper exploration. I don't know that I'm ever going to get to the end of knowledge of knowing about crystals. That's also a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Eric
I
has
love
messages.
that. Okay, he's saying that our blood is green color. Look at the back of your wrist. It's greenish blue, right? Left-handed people are unique. They are. Now that is so true. Left-handed people are unique. That's why every time somebody says that they have, that they're left-handed, I'm like, ooh. I always kind of like, ooh. Keep increasing your bluish green blood, seaweed, and green herbs to stay lit. Okay, very good food
Okay.
for thought. Okay, come on in
All
with
the
the knowledge.
knowledge.
Come on, somebody. Sashetta is saying she loves that you make that accessible to people. Eric wants to know how he buys your crystal. Please tell him your website information. Yes. Go ahead.
Gemdesignsboutique.com. And then I also go live on a website called Whatnot every Sunday morning for Sunday Morning Flow. So over there, I'm usually creating something, talking, running my mouth, just like here. And I also have pieces available over there. So if you'd like to buy and then ask questions and talk to me live, I'm over on Whatnot Sunday mornings, 9:30.
Okay. And I will I will type link in the comments in just a second.
Thank you.
No problem. Linnell was saying she has a piece of citrine that she bought from you hanging in her car. What's that? An obelisk? Obelisk? Is that what you call it?
It's a tower, and it's like let me see if I can. Do I have one out on the table here? I don't, but it's a tower pointed going towards the sun or
okay.
North. And yes. So she bought one in citrine.
Okay.
Those are on the website.
Oh, I love that.
They're beautiful too. And citrine is a yellow stone, so it's like a pale yellow or into a deeper, like mustard color yellow.
Yes. I think I have a piece of citrine in my collection as well. I love citrine. Eric, we will send you that link in just a second because he's saying he's left-brained maybe. Okay. All right. No blog. Do you have a blog, Vee?
I do have a blog over on Substack. See, this is what happens. Hold on one second. It's in the journey of understanding where you're supposed to be in business. You create a little bit of everything. So I have a Substack. It's GDB coded, the same as my YouTube channel. If you go to my IG, Gem Designs Boutique Jewelry, there's a link tree with everything. So if you want to connect, however you like to connect, you can connect with me.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to link the www.gemdesignsboutique. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
.com. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put that up and show it so people can see that. And I'm going to let that go across as a ticker so we can see it. And then let me get the Substack as well.
It's GDB coded.
GDB coded. Okay. So there's the www.gemdesignsboutique.com and Gem Designs. Now, is that separate words or all together?
For the Substack?
Yes.
It's just GDB coded, all one word.
Okay. All right, GDB coded, and we're going to put that out there as well. That's on Substack. So there's the blog that she has as well. Okay. I had another comment that came in. Oh, Naima, I think this is Naima, but it's from the Female Solution. Someone was commenting and saying, I'm glad you said that about mixing silver and gold jewelry. Now I can ignore people that tell me my necklace, earring, and bracelet jewelry combination is wrong. No, there's wrong.
Never. Wear what you want. Wear what you want. If it looks good, especially if it makes you feel good, that's the main thing. It makes you feel good. You've adorned yourself, and that's it.
Yep, that's it. That's all you got to do. That's all you've got to do. So yes, do your thing. He said Oregon stone repeals evil, right? Does it? I'm not familiar with that stone.
Are you referring to organite, the handmade organite?
Also, I know I'm sharing a lot. That's okay. That's okay, because we like people to come in and
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we want. Okay, it's in the link. I've already put it in there. No problem. No problem at all.
Eric is tapped in, okay?
He is. He is all up in here, honey, and that's what we love to see. So we've got GDB Coded. That is her Substack where she blogs. Now, how often do you add to the blog?
Not often.
Okay.
I bounce around, so I'm most consistent on Instagram.
Okay, gotcha.
And then as of late, over on Whatnot on Sunday mornings.
Okay. On Sunday mornings, you're going to be on Whatnot. Okay. Want to keep that in mind as well so that we can tap in. I wanted to also go back to one more thing that I had brought in. When you talked about where your success lies, can you share that with us?
Oh, wow. It's these relationships that over time have built with other small business owner friends who've been in business for over 25 years, who have taken me under their wing. Like, hey, I have an event at my house and I want to introduce you to my people, my customer, my core people. And then that reverbing, I'm meeting other creator types and just staying true to who I am and authentic. And that's who I'm always going to be. And I don't want to not be having fun in making jewelry. And I don't want to be doing something that doesn't create joy, because I'm creating intentional pieces. It's intentional adornment, as Linnea said. So I wanted to always feel that way. If you see me in person, if we connect via DM, if we connect, even you're adding a note into an order and you want to adjust something, and I hope that it always comes across that this is mine and I take it seriously. And those relationships, most of my customers it's word of mouth. People send the website on, or hey, I bought this piece from Vee, come go see her. If you're interested, you have a question, that's it. And it's kind of grown from there. My mailing list has grown from that. So it's just staying true, staying authentic.
I love that. I love every bit of that. And I also read where you said you've had the privilege of watching people, your customers' kids grow up wearing it. How precious is that?
Like in college now, pledging sororities, about to graduate college, made waist beads for them. And I'm sure they probably turned into a necklace at this point. And like, even if I see them, they'll say, "It's V." They'll pull it out. And I'm like, girl, like, it's amazing. It's really amazing. I just
love that. And that is a testament to your longevity in this business, you know, and I really do feel as if the best is yet to come for you.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Girl, it does feel that way, though. Feels like things are starting to take a turn. So it's
yes. And they are. 2026 is going to be an amazing year for Vee Wilson and Gem Designs Boutique. Looking forward to seeing and hearing much more from you and from wearing some pieces of jewelry from your collection. I want to, unfortunately, our time is up this evening. We
so fast.
Feels like we were just getting started. Yeah. But I want to thank you so much for coming in to share with us. It has been such a good time. We've learned so much here tonight. Please go over to gemdesignsboutique.com to order some jewelry. You can also follow Vee on social media. She is on Instagram. Her boutique is on Instagram, so you can go there and then go to the link tree. Also tap into the Substack, GDB Coded, where she will drop some gems. Okay, literally and figuratively speaking. So that is it for our segment tonight. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. We did have one more comment. I'm sorry. Jewelry hats. Oh, okay. Jewelry hats.
Is that a suggestion?
Was that a
Thanks,
request?
Eric.
Wait a minute now. Hold on.
I'm running with it, Eric. I'm running.
Wait a minute now. What we saying here? I think the request line is open, right?
And you can place a custom order. We can possibly collab. Let's talk.
Yes, definitely. He said, "Thanks for the update." Sashetta was saying, "This is so good. Was so
Thank
good."
you.
And thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with us. Okay. Yep. Jewelry hats. Okay, so this is a suggestion. This is a request live from the request line. Okay, so you got DJ Yolanda up here on the ones and twos, and I'm gonna send it over to DJ V, and we're gonna see what we can get out of it. So I'll be looking for the jewelry hats. Okay,
I know. Me too.
Please let me know once you get that up and running. Okay, because I want to know. I want to know more. I want to see that, and I want to order that. Wow. So this is the end of our season 1. I want to thank everybody thank you so much, Eric. He said he loves our collaboration, and it's just a natural flow. Vee is an amazing energy, and she's very, very easy to talk to and to work with. So I want to thank everybody for having spent time with me over the last few weeks. This is the end of season 1 as we come into the end of this year, 2025. Looking forward to 2026. I will be back again probably in February with more wonderful guests. Maybe we'll have Vee come back if she will agree to it to tell us about some of the new things she's going to be offering in the new year. And I want to wish everyone out there a very, very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, happy holidays. Please stay safe. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your time. Get some rest, because I'm telling y'all right now, 2026 is going to take off. It's going to take off like a storm. It's going to be like a firestorm, literally. So you want to be ready. So get your shut eye, okay? Get your rest. And make sure that you go over there and get you some jewelry. How about that? Yes. Thank you again, Vee. It has been
Thank you.
And I will look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. This has been #What Woke Looks Like with your girl, Yo the Spiritualist, episode 9, Vee Wilson, talking about crystal healing and the jewelry. We will see everyone in the new year. Good night.
We've come to the end of our show today. If you missed any broadcasts, go to our website for the audio and video archives at www.thefemalesolution.com. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to thank all of you who participated in today's discussions. And to our global family joining us from all around the world, we say thank you. To our family in China, xie xie. India, Dhanyavad. Japan, arigato. Korea, kamsamnida. Russia, spasiba. Germany, danke. Poland, dziękuję. France, merci. Spain, gracias. Italy, grazie. Egypt, shukran. Ghana, madasi. Nigeria, eshe. South Africa, Ngiyabonga. Senegal, Jaref. Kenya, Asante. Israel, Toda. Pakistan, Shukriya. Afghanistan, Tashakur. Saudi Arabia and Palestine, Shukran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you, and may peace be upon you and the mercy of God and God's blessings.